There's something that happens when raising capital that is rarely talked about, and it's called ownership targets. Okay. If you're a first time founder or a second time founder, if you're any founder raising capital, you need to think through what are the ownership targets of the investors that you're talking to. Let's go through a couple of scenarios. Let's say you're raising $200,000 and you go to big VC firms to get them to try to invest. You go to USV, go to Andreessen Horowitz, go to Sequoia, and you say, hey, we got a great company. We're raising 200 grand. Are you in? You have to think about the perspective of the big firms. If you're only raising 200 grand, unless your post money valuation or your actual valuation is really low, which is not attractive to them anyways, they're not going to be able to get enough ownership in your company where if you become a billion-dollar company, it won't even matter to them. They won't make a material amount of money enough to pay back their LPs and pay themselves. So what a lot of these big firms look for is rounds where they can get a big piece of ownership, okay? So let's say you're raising $2 million or $3 million on, I don't know, call it a 10 million, or 12 million post money valuation. They see that and they're like, oh, we can put in 1 million, we can put in 2 million, and we can own a chunk of this company. And if we exercise our pro rata, if this company becomes $1 billion company down the road, we will have a big ownership stake in this company, which means we will get paid, and more importantly, our LPs will get paid. But if you're raising just a little bit, they might think it's not even worth it. Doing a startup is so hard. If you're going to do a startup, may as well get a big ownership stake in it so we can make it worth it down the line when it exits. So keep this in mind. If you're raising 50 grand, 100 grand, 300 grand, 500 grand, you're better off going to talk to angel investors or micro VCs that are explicit about investing at that stage. Because if you're going for the big investors that you've heard of, that are already listed, that are on all the Midas lists, etc., then you will be disappointed because they will say you might be great, but your round dynamics do not make sense for our ownership targets. I hope this video is helpful. If you have any questions, leave a comment below and I'm happy to answer. Thanks for watching.